Hey, 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 beautiful people. It's me, Amanda, here with Star Seed to Star Flower, a space where we can grow, unfold, and ascend. It is a wacky, wonderful, weird Wednesday here in St. Louis, Missouri. I am still traveling. It has been quite the experience of flow with, go with, grow with, all the things. I am hanging out in my bestie for the resties youngest daughter's room. Hey, root beer friend. I be loving you, girl. Thanks for sharing your space. Oh, yeah. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. I hope something magical has happened to you, that you're enjoying your life. I am grateful to be here and to be feeling 100% better. Last week when I recorded, I was really sick, really coming, processing, going through, some uneasy things in the body. Here I am feeling a lot better, still be sneezing and blowing my nose, stuff like that, but doing much better. I actually just had a massage and that was much needed. I realized that my eyes had shoved into the little face thing. It was necessary. It has been quite the journey of working this past 3.5 weeks out of town, being away from my little space in Arizona and just, going through it, growing through it. What better time to be alive than now? It it is a magical, magical time to be alive right now. There's lots of energies flowing and going, and we're just this beautiful hollow bone that we get to experience it, and we get to like feel it through your body and your being, your whole self, and you process it and let it go. Don't hold it within you, and we won't be having the dis-ease, right? The disease, the sickness, the things. As well as sometimes we just process through being sick. I remember saying that if you don't slow down and take time for yourself, God will give you something that you will have to slow down about and take time for yourself. The universe be working that way. And it's like, it's healthy to slow down, and you're not lazy for resting. It's a reset. A rest is necessary. And how you feel and set within yourself when you are actually resting and resetting. That really says a lot. So, anyhow, sir, with that being said, today's episode, I want to speak on navigating relationships, relationships with your friends, with your family, with yourself, with your romantic partner, with strangers, uh, coworkers, just, relationships in general. Not all relationships are, easy and in a, beautiful flow. They are like individual and unique for, um, each person. It takes two people to be in a relationship, friendship, familyship, whatever that is. And when you're navigating them, it just comes down to knowing yourself. And people are reflections for us to see and learn and grow. Uh, And when we have ones that are a little harder to navigate through, we get to look within ourselves and see where that thing lies within ourself and where we keep allowing that to exist and to, you know, be in this experience. There's no right or wrong way. People can be in any type of relationship that they choose, and nobody outside of you really knows, what that feels like or what your experience is. They can, have all their ideas and stuff through, observations, but really it just lies down to you and the person that you're having the relationship with. You know, I've had met strangers that I've had like really good connections and relationships with very fast and quick and be able to like get along and, move through the energies and enjoy it, and experience it. And I've also met people that it's just like really hard to, be around. And that is just part of the work, right? When we uh, have the harder or heavier relationships, those are the ones that really set us free. They set us free so much in realizing what we allow will continue. Uh, you are not in control of others outside of you, but you are 100% control of yourself and your responses and reactions in life is a self individual process. And some relationships really just trigger you, right? They can trigger you in your joy. They can trigger you in your happiness. They could trigger you in your anger, in your frustration, even in just like irritability, feeling uneasy. You can feel it like in your nervous system. And then your mind comes in play and you be making up tons of stories, right? So, no matter what, it is an individual knowing on who is good for you and who is not good for you. And you have that inner compass that guides you and it tells you, and you could feel through it. You can, be with it. Uh, you can analyze it if you want, whatever that is for you. You have the better relationship with yourself and you will be able to navigate all of the relationships with others, with anybody. Doesn't matter if they are a future friend, a old time friend, a coworker. It just doesn't matter. Um, the closer you become your own best friend, it's easier to navigate all the others, all the relationships with others. And I think it's fun. I love it. I love meeting new people and experiencing, others' energies. And the more I have my center and know myself, I am able to, use discernment and being in my center and not taking on other people's stuff that maybe is not mine, projections they can get you, uh, as well as like when people are around you and there's things that you are going through, you get to learn through it. You get to experience it by being next to other people, right? Like, how else do we know ourselves without like having people around us and hearing their experiences of us and their perceptions of us and, and feedback, right? Off of each other and talking to each other and communicating through body language and voice and sounds and, all the fun things. Like relationships get to be fun. And especially when you have a beautiful relationship with yourself, because that's where it starts with. It starts within you and not pointing fingers and not saying you, but you. Like, where can we learn from that we see on the outside, where does it sit within you? And how can you transform and change that? And sometimes the relationships that are around us aren't for something for us to see within ourselves. They actually could be for you to see that you don't have to internalize other people's worth, other people's negative energies, or whatever they want to process. You don't have to process that for them. We are alchemists, and you can if you want to. That's not right or wrong. Just don't let yourself get up in a, tizzy and a swirl out of the energy of yourself and your center. And yeah, just continue navigating all your relationships. If you do it from the heart, you can't go wrong. It all starts within the heart. Love is the answer. Love will save the day. Every little moment. So I'm going to end on that one. And I'm going to give you love and well wishes. I love me. I love you. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and just spread that love like wildfire. I love you all so very much. And I am going to be recording 2 podcast episodes a week. So be on the lookout for that. I'll be posting another one in the next day or two. I love you guys. Take care. Until next time.